Hey food lovers! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're making awesome Mexican street food right here in your kitchen. Whether you're craving tacos, corn, or something sweet, we've got recipes that'll make you feel like you're in the heart of Mexico City. Let's get started. First up, we're making tacos al pastor. This dish is a true celebration of Mexican street food, known for its vibrant flavors and colorful presentation. These tacos are bursting with flavor from the marinated pork, pineapple, and all the yummy toppings. Each bite is a delightful mix of sweet, savory, and spicy. Get ready for a flavor explosion that'll transport you straight to Mexico City. Imagine the bustling streets, the aroma of freshly cooked food, and the vibrant atmosphere. The secret to amazing tacos al pastor is the marinade. It's what infuses the pork with all those incredible flavors. We're using a mix of achiote paste, which gives it that beautiful red color and earthy flavor. This paste is a staple in Mexican cuisine and adds a unique depth to the dish. Some chipotle peppers for a smoky kick, adding a layer of complexity and heat that balances perfectly with the sweetness of the pineapple, and a bit of pineapple juice to make it sweet and tender. The acidity of the juice also helps to tenderize the meat, making it melt in your mouth delicious. This marinade is a game changer. It's what sets tacos al pastor apart from any other taco. Look at that gorgeous color. It's a feast for the eyes even before it hits the grill. This marinade is going to work its magic on the pork, making it super flavorful. Every slice will be infused with that rich, tangy, and slightly spicy goodness. We'll let it sit for at least a few hours, or even better, overnight, so the pork can soak up all those amazing flavors. Patience is key here. We're using pork shoulder, sliced nice and thin. This cut of meat is perfect, because it has the right amount of fat to keep it juicy and flavorful. We want it crispy on the edges when we cook it, but not too thin or it'll dry out. The balance is crucial to get that perfect texture. This is going to be tender, juicy, and packed with flavor. Each bite will be a testament to the time and care put into the preparation. To cook it, we'll use a hot skillet or griddle. The high heat will give the pork a beautiful sear. We want that nice sear on the pork, that caramelization that adds so much flavor. It's all about getting that perfect crust. While the pork is cooking, we'll toss on some pineapple slices. The heat will bring out their natural sweetness and add a lovely caramelized touch. The sweet pineapple, savory pork, and spicy marinade are a perfect combination. Listen to that sizzle. It's the sound of deliciousness in the making. You can almost smell the flavor already. The aroma is simply irresistible. While that's cooking, let's talk toppings. The right toppings can elevate your tacos to the next level. You can't go wrong with fresh cilantro, diced onions, a squeeze of lime juice, and maybe some salsa verde if you like it spicy. These toppings add freshness and a burst of flavor. Feel free to get creative with your toppings. Add some pickled jalapenos, radishes, or even a dollop of guacamole. Alright, our pork is cooked perfectly, our pineapple is caramelized, and our tortillas are warm and ready. Let's build these tacos. This is the fun part. First, grab a warm tortilla, preferably corn for that authentic touch. Add a good amount of that juicy pork, some caramelized pineapple, making sure each bite has a bit of everything. A sprinkle of cilantro and onions, a squeeze of lime. These final touches bring all the flavors together. And there you have it, a masterpiece of flavors and textures. A taco al pastor that would make any street vendor in Mexico City proud. Oh yeah, it's a taste of Mexico right in your kitchen. That's what I'm talking about. The satisfaction of making and enjoying your own tacos al pastor is unmatched. The tender pork, the sweet and tangy pineapple, the fresh cilantro and onions all in a warm tortilla. It's a flavor explosion. Every bite is a journey. And the best part is, you can easily make this street food magic at home. It's simpler than you think and so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Let's get cooking. Bring the flavors of Mexico to your kitchen and enjoy the delicious journey. Elote is a classic Mexican street food that's everywhere. From bustling city streets to quiet rural towns, you'll find vendors selling this delicious treat. It's a staple that brings people together, a symbol of Mexican culinary culture. It's grilled corn on the cob covered in mayo, chili powder, and cotija cheese. The combination of these ingredients creates a flavor explosion that is both comforting and exciting. It's messy, delicious, and impossible to resist. The creamy sauce mingles with the smoky char of the corn, making each bite a delightful experience. Put away your forks and knives, this is a hands-on eating experience. There's something incredibly satisfying about holding that cob and digging in. We're starting with fresh corn on the cob. The fresher, the better, as it will be sweeter and juicier. You want sweet corn, so if you can find some in season, that's perfect. Seasonal corn is at its peak flavor and will make your elote even more delicious. But even if it's not, don't worry, we can still make amazing elote. Frozen or off-season corn can still be transformed into a mouth-watering treat. Once your corn is ready, we're going to grill it. Grilling brings out the natural sweetness of the corn and adds a wonderful smoky flavor. You can use a barbecue, an open flame, or even a grill pan on your stove. Each method will give you that essential char that makes elote so special. The key is to get those nice char marks on the corn. These marks are not just for looks. They add a depth of flavor that's hard to beat. That char adds a smoky flavor that's amazing with the sweet corn. It's a perfect balance of sweet and smoky that makes elote irresistible. While our corn is grilling, let's make the sauce. This sauce is the heart of elote, bringing all the flavors together. It's simple but so flavorful, with mayonnaise, lime juice, and a little chili powder. Each ingredient plays a crucial role in creating that signature elote taste. This sauce is what makes elote so good. The creaminess of the mayo, the tanginess of the lime, and the heat from the chili powder create a symphony of flavors. The key to coating every kernel is to work fast. You want to make sure every bite is packed with flavor. As soon as the corn comes off the grill, we're going to cover it with this delicious sauce. The heat from the corn helps the sauce to melt and seep into every crevice. Look at that. Every kernel is getting coated with that creamy, tangy, spicy goodness. It's a sight to behold and a taste to savor. Now, for the finishing touches. This is where we take our elote to the next level. Sprinkle on some crumbled cotija cheese. This cheese adds a salty, tangy element that complements the other flavors perfectly. Cotija is a hard, salty Mexican cheese that adds a nice sharpness to the elote. It's the perfect finishing touch. Finally, add a sprinkle of chili powder for an extra kick and a squeeze of lime juice for freshness. These final touches elevate the elote to a whole new level, and there you have it. Elote done right. It's a simple dish, but when done correctly, it's absolutely phenomenal. Oh man, that's the stuff. The combination of flavors and textures is just out of this world. The sweet corn, the smoky char, the creamy, tangy, spicy sauce, the salty cheese, the fresh lime juice. It's a symphony of flavors that dance on your taste buds. It's a party of flavors and textures in your mouth. Each bite is a new adventure, a new discovery of taste, and it's so easy to make at home. With just a few simple ingredients and steps, you can bring the taste of Mexico to your kitchen. So next time you want a taste of Mexico, skip the takeout and make some elote. You won't regret it. It's a dish that brings joy and satisfaction with every bite. Chapter 3. Churros, the sweet finale. Now, who doesn't love something sweet? Whether it's a little treat after a meal or a delightful snack to share with friends, sweets have a special place in our hearts. Let's finish this Mexican street food adventure with homemade churros, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, and rolled in cinnamon sugar. These churros are a perfect blend of textures and flavors that will leave you craving for more. These golden treats are the perfect way to end any meal, and they're easier to make than you think. With just a few simple ingredients and a bit of patience, you can create a dessert that's both impressive and delicious. We've got flour, sugar, cinnamon, butter, eggs, water, a pinch of salt, everything we need to make churro magic. These ingredients come together to create a dough that's light, airy, and perfect for frying. The secret to light and airy churros is a simple dough that will fry until golden brown. This dough is the foundation of our churros, giving them their signature texture. Don't worry, this isn't heavy, greasy dough. It's all about achieving that perfect balance between crispy and fluffy. This is all about crispy and fluffy. The contrast between the crunchy exterior and the soft interior is what makes churros so irresistible. First, heat your water and butter in a saucepan. This step is crucial as it helps to melt the butter and create a smooth base for our dough. Once the butter is melted and it's simmering, add the flour and salt all at once. This will help to create a cohesive dough that pulls away from the sides of the pan. Now stir it all together until the dough forms a smooth ball and pulls away from the sides of the pan. This might take a bit of effort, but it's worth it for the perfect churro dough. This might take a few minutes, but it's worth it. The dough should be smooth and well combined, ready for the next step. See how the dough is coming together? That's what we want. A smooth, cohesive dough that's ready to be transformed into delicious churros. Now put this dough in a bowl and let it cool a bit before adding the eggs. Cooling the dough is important to ensure the eggs incorporate smoothly. Don't add the eggs to the hot dough, or they'll scramble, and we don't want that in our churros. Letting the dough cool slightly will prevent this from happening. Once the dough is cooler, beat in the eggs one at a time. This step is crucial for achieving the right texture in our churros. The eggs will make it richer and help create that light and airy texture. Each egg should be fully incorporated before adding the next. Now for the fun part. This is where our churros start to take shape. Put your churro dough into a piping bag with a star-shaped nozzle. This will give our churros those beautiful ridges that are so characteristic. The ridges help to create more surface area, making the churros extra crispy. While we're getting our piping bag ready, heat your oil in a large saucepan or deep fryer. The right temperature is key to perfect churros. You want the oil hot enough that the churros cook quickly and evenly, but not so hot that they burn. Aim for a temperature around 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius. We want them golden brown. This color indicates that they're perfectly cooked and ready to be enjoyed. Now carefully pipe the churros into the hot oil, making sure not to overcrowd the pan. Overcrowding can lower the oil temperature and result in greasy churros. Fry them for a few minutes on each side until they're golden brown and cooked through. This ensures that they're crispy on the outside and fully cooked on the inside. Once they're golden, take them out of the oil and let them drain on some paper towels. This helps to remove any excess oil, keeping the churros light and crispy. While they're still warm, toss them in a mix of sugar and cinnamon. The warm churros will absorb the sugar and cinnamon, creating a delicious coating. And there you have it. Beautiful homemade churros that are sure to impress. Homemade churros that are crispy, fluffy, and impossible to resist. Oh my goodness, that's incredible! The combination of textures and flavors is simply divine. The crispy outside, the soft, fluffy inside, the warm cinnamon sugar. It's pure heaven. Each bite is a delightful experience, and you can easily make this street food magic at home. It's a fun and rewarding process that results in a delicious treat. So grab your ingredients, put on your apron, and let's get cooking. There's nothing quite like the satisfaction of making your own churros from scratch. If you love these recipes and want more street food ideas, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more delicious videos. And tell me in the comments, what's your favorite Mexican street food? I'll see you next time, and until then, happy cooking. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more tasty adventures. See you soon!